Hello students, now we'll start the next problem, that is problem number 12. From here onwards, we have the problems on pricing the material issues. Pricing the material issues means material are purchased at different time periods at different prices. So there is a question that when materials are issued from stores to production, at what price the material should be charged to the cost of production, because we have purchased the material at different point of time at different prices. So we have different methods of pricing the material issues like Fifo method, Lifo method, average method. Fifo method, first in first out. The material which is received first will be issued first. Last in first out, Lifo method, the material which is received lastly will be issued first. Then average method, again we have simple average and weighted average. All these methods I am going to explain you while doing the problem. See the 12th problem. 12th problem says Adarsh company purchased and issued material in the following order. Here the data is given: units, unit cost, then issues, receipt. So on 1st January there is a unit cost purchase 300 units at 3 rupees. Then 4th January there is a purchase of 600 units, 4 rupees. On 6th January there is issue of 500 units. On 10th January there is a purchase of 700 units at 4 rupees. On 15th January there is issue of 800 units. And 20th January there is a purchase of 300 units at 5 rupees. On 23rd January there is issue of 100 units. So data is given for 1 month, January, right? Ascertain the quantity of closing stock on 31st January and state its value under each of the following method of pricing the issues: weighted average cost method, Fifo method and Lifo method. So we are given the transaction for 1 month and we have to make a store's ledger account and find out what is the closing stock of inventory on 31st January. Right? By following the 3 methods: Fifo method, Lifo method and weighted average method. So first of all, I am taking up the Fifo method, first in first out. So what is the format of store's ledger account? See carefully. First time I am drawing the format. So Adarsh Company Limited, the name of the company, store's ledger account, and I am following which method? Fifo method. So what are the columns? The first column I have opened date. Second broad column I have made receipts column. Next column issues column. Last column balance column. Now 4 sub columns we require in receipts, 4 sub columns in issues and 3 sub columns in balance. Right? The 4 sub columns in receipts are GRN. GRN stands for goods received note number. When goods are received, one document will be attached. That document is called GRN. So goods received note number. So in real practice, we'll open this column and we'll write the numbers. But here in our theoretical class, we are not going to write anything in GRN number because GRN number are not given. However, it is given in the problem, we will write GRN. Otherwise, we'll keep it blank. So GRN, goods received note number. Then units column, rate column, amount column. Similarly, 4 columns in issue: SRN, stores requisition note number. When stores are issued, when material are issued to production, we require one document. On the basis of that document only the goods material will be issued from stores to the production. That document contains a number. So that is called stores requisition note number. We'll make a column and keep it blank. In practice that will be used, but in theoretical problems we will keep it blank. Then units, rate, amount. So 4 columns receipts, 4 columns issues. GRN, goods received note number, units, rate, amount. Stores requisition note number, SRN number, units, rate, amount. And balance we will have only 3 columns: unit, rate and amount. This is the format of store's ledger account. In the coming problems, every problem, whenever we have to make a store's ledger, we'll open this format only. Now I am starting the problem. 1st January, you can see the problem. 1st January there is a purchase. When material is purchased, we record in receipts column. When material is purchased, we record in receipts column. When material is issued, we record in issue column. And after every receipt and issue, we have to strike a balance. That's why it is called perpetual inventory system. We strike a balance after every receipt and after every issue. Now we are following Fifo method. So January 1st there is a purchase of 300 units. So in the receipt column I am writing 300 units. The rate is given in the problem 3 rupees per unit. So 300 into 3, 900 rupees. Now dash, put a dash in issues column. Then the same balance 300 units, 3 rupees 900. I am taking in the balance column. So I have completed the first transaction, January 1st. There is a purchase of 300 units at rupees 3 each. So I have taken in the balance. After every transaction, it is better to draw a line to differentiate. So I am drawing a complete line here. Now, after January 1st, there is 4th January. Again purchase 600 units at 4 rupees. So 6 4s are 24, 2,400. 2,400 rupees. Put a dash in issue column. Now see here, we have already purchased 300 units on 1st January. Again on 4th January we are purchasing 600 units. Keep both the purchases separately, don't mix up. We have to keep it separate. So here already first lot we are having 300 units, 3 rupees, 900 rupees. Second lot we have purchased 600, 4 rupees, 2,400. Now put it in bracket. That's all. 2 transactions completed. First transaction purchased 300 units. Second transaction purchased 600 units. So we have 2 lots in the balance. In the balance column, we are having 2 lots. The first lot 300, 3 rupees 900. Second lot 600, 4 rupees 2,400. Now after 4th, 6th issue 500. On 6th date, there is issue. Issue means I am writing in issue column, not in the receipt column. When we purchase, I record in receipts column. When I issue, I record in the issue column. So 500 units it is given in the problem issued. We are following Fifo method. First in, first out. The material which is first received will be issued first. Which is the first material here? 300. So this 300 I will issue at the rate of 3 rupees 900. Totally 500 units I have to issue. Problem में दिया है कि 500 units we have to issue. So first I have issued 300 units. Still 200 units more I have to issue. That 200 I issue from 600. So this 200 I will issue at the rate of 4 rupees. It is 800. Totally 500 units I have to issue. That 500 I have taken this 300 first and 200 from the second lot. The first lot is completely exhausted, fully issued. Out of the second lot of 600, 200 units I have issued. So remaining are 600 minus 200, 400 units are remaining. And the rate is 4 rupees, 1600. So after every receipt and issue, we have to strike a balance. Now this is the first problem, so I am going a little bit slow, detail. So 6th January, it is given in the problem 500 units are issued. So how to issue 500? First 300 I am issuing fully. Remaining 200 I am issuing from second lot. Second lot 600. 600 में से 200 issue कर दिया 4 rupees. So 200 into 4, 800. Right? So out of 600, 200 units are issued. So remaining 400 units is the balance. 4 rupees, 16. First unit already exhausted, fully issued. So we don't have the first lot. First lot is completely gone. So this transaction completed, that is 6th. So after 6th, the next transaction is 10th. 10th January, there is a purchase. Purchase of 700 units 4 rupees, 2800. 7 4s are 28, 2800. Again, the old lot was 400 units at 4 rupees, 1600. The new lot purchased is 700, 4 rupees, 2800. That's all. So two separate lots we have. Two separate lots. The old lot was 400 units and the new lot purchased is 700 units. I am keeping it separate. Now after 10th, 15th January, there is issue. So it is given on 15th January, there is a issue. Issue of how many units? 800 units it is given in the problem. 800 units we have to issue on 15th. Which we are following? Fifo method, first in, first out. The material which is received first will be issued first. This 400 units we will issue. At what rate? 4 rupees. So it will be 1600. Totally 800 units we have to issue. This 400 gone. So from this 700 I am issuing 400. 4 rupees. 1600. The first lot of 400 units completely exhausted, issued. Second lot 700, 400 units are issued. So 700 minus 400, how many units are remaining? 300. At what rate? 4 rupees. 1200 rupees is the balance. This is the balance of stock. Now I am drawing a complete line here. Now I am coming to the next transaction, 20th. On 20th, there is a purchase of 300 units at 5 rupees each, 1500. 300 units are purchased at rupees 5 each, 1500. Now take the balance. Dash, 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 dash. Old lot was 300, 4 rupees, 1200. The new lot purchased is 300 units at rupees 5, 1500. That's it. Over. So 20th completed. Now 23rd. There is issue. How many units are issued? 100 units. It is given that 100 units are issued on 23rd. So 23rd 100. From which lot we have to issue? We are following Fifo method, first in, first out. The first lot 300. This 300 I am issuing 100 units. At what rate? 4 rupees. It will become 400. So out of 300, 100 units are issued. So remaining 200 units, 4 rupees, 800. Now second lot remains same. We have not issued anything from the second lot. 50. That's all. This is the transaction for 23rd. Now after 23rd, we'll come to the closing date, 31st, closing. 31st is the closing. So closing balance, there is neither receipt nor issue. To find out the closing balance, we should not, it is not a transaction. We are simply finding out the balance at the end of the month. That is 31st Jan. So we'll drag on the same thing, 200, 300, 4 rupees, 5 rupees, 800, 1500. Now I find the total. The total is 500 units and the total of the amount is 2300. 2300. That's all. This is the end of this, not this problem. In this problem, it is asking you to make a stores ledger account by following Fifo method, Lifo method and weighted average method. So first we have completed by taking Fifo method. Now we'll start the next method, that is Lifo method. The same problem, 12th problem, we have to make the stores ledger by Fifo, Lifo and weighted average. So first we have completed Fifo method. Now I am starting the Lifo method. Same problem. Now see here. Same stores ledger I have prepared, but the name is Lifo method. Instead of Fifo, I have written Lifo method. Format will be exactly same. 1st January, there is a purchase of 300 units at 3 rupees each. So in receipts column, I have taken 300 units, 3 rupees 900. And same thing I have taken in balance 300, 3 rupees 900. Then 4th January, again there is a purchase of 600 units at 4 rupees. So 600 units, 4 rupees, 22,400. The same thing I have taken in the balance. In the balance, we have to keep it separate. Fifo and Lifo method, we have to keep separately every lot. The first lot was 300 units and the second lot purchased is 600. So 300 units purchased 3 rupees 900, second lot 600, 4 rupees 2400. On 6th there is an issue of 500 units. On 6th January there is an issue of 500 units. Now see here, on 6th January I am taking in the issue column. Issue column 500 units. We are following Lifo method, last in first out. The second lot will be issued first. What is the second lot here? 600 units. From this 600 units I am issuing 500 units. So 500 units. At what rate? 4 rupees. So 5 4s are 2000. The first lot remains same 300. We have not touched 900. From second lot, out of 600, 500 units are issued. So remaining 100 units, 4 rupees, 400. That's all. You can see, you have seen the difference between FIFO and LIFO. In LIFO method, we have to go from the last in, first out. So this is the second lot. From this second lot, I have issued 500 units. Now after 6th, 10th January, there is a purchase of 700 units at 4 rupees. 10th January, there is a purchase of 700 units at 4 rupees. So 2,800. Now in balance, already 2 lots we are having, 300 and 100, and again 700 are purchased. So 300, 100, 700. This 300 was at the rate of 3 rupees, 900. 100 is at the rate of 4 rupees, 400. And 700 units purchased at 4 rupees, 2,800. 3 lots we have in the stock. Now in the stock we have 3 lots, 300, 100, 700. On 15th January, there is issue of 800 units. On 15th Jan, there is a issue of 800 units. So 15th Jan, 800 units are issued. We are following last in first out. जो बाद में आया उसको पहले इश्यू करेंगे. तो लास्ट कौन सा है? 700. This 700 I am issuing at 4 rupees, 2,800, and 100 units I am issuing this 4 rupees, 400. So totally it is saying that 800 units are issued. So 800 units issue करना है. तो last 700 I have issued, then this 100 I have issued. So remaining balance will be 300. 3 rupees, 900. Out of the 3 lots, the last 2 lots are issued. The first lot remains same, that is the balancing. 20th, there is a purchase of 300 units at 5 rupees. On 20th, there is a purchase of 300 units at 5 rupees. 1500. 300, 5, 1500. Now balance. Already we have a closing balance of 300, 3 rupees, 900. Now purchased 300 units at 5 rupees, 1500. That's all. Or this 20th transaction we have passed. There is a purchase of 300 units, 5 rupees, 1500. So we have 2 lots. Old lot 300, new lot 300. Now 23rd, there is issue of 100 units. On 23rd, there is issue of 100 units. 100 units from which lot we have to issue? Second lot. This second lot I am issuing 100 units at the rate of 5 rupees. 500. The first lot remains same, 300, 3 rupees, 900. And second lot, out of 300, 100 units are issued. So 200, 5 rupees, 1000. That's all. We have completed all the transactions up to 23rd. We are closing the accounts on 31st Jan. So 31st January closing balance. The balance will take only in the balance column, nothing in receipts and issues column. 300, 200, 3 rupees, 5 rupees, 900, 1000. The total is 500 units, 1900 rupees. That's all. So we have completed by Fifo method as well as by Lifo method. One more method we have to do the same problem by weighted average method. Now we'll start the weighted average method. The same problem, 12th problem, already we have done Fifo method, Lifo method. I have explained in detail regarding the stores ledger by Fifo and Lifo. Now the same problem I am explaining by weighted average method. So stores ledger account, weighted average method. The format is exactly same, no change in the format. Date, receipts, issues, balance, right? The first transaction, January 1st, 300 units are purchased at 3 rupees, 900 rupees. So 300, 3 rupees, 900. Now 4th January, there is a purchase of 600 units. There is a purchase of 600 units at 4 rupees, 2400. Now we are following weighted average method. In weighted average method, we calculate the weighted average price. So how to calculate weighted average price? Take the total of the amount divided by total of units. So take the total. Don't keep it separate. In Fifo method and Lifo method, we are keeping every lot separate. Here we are not keeping separate. We are clubbing. We are adding. So how much was the old lot here? 300 units. What is the new lot quantity? 600. So 300 plus 600, you will get 900 units. I have added up both the units. Similarly, I will add up the amounts. What is the amount in the previous first lot? 900 units. What is the amount of the new lot? 2400. So I will add up 900 plus 2400. You will get 3300. You will get 3000. So again I repeat, in weighted average method, we add up the units and we add up the amounts. Units, old lot was 300 units, new lot is 600. So 300 plus 600, 900 units. The old lot amount is 900 rupees. New lot amount is 2400. So 900 plus 2400, 3300. Now you divide 3300 divided by 900. You will get 3.67. So 3300 divided by 900, you will get 3.67. This is called the weighted average price. Weighted average price. Now I'll come to the next transaction, 6th one. On 6th, there is issue of 500. On 6th, there is issue of 500 units. Now the question will arise, at what price this issue should be made? At the weighted average price. What is the weighted average price here? 3.67. So I am writing 3.67. Now multiply 500 into 3.67. It comes to 1835. 1835. 1835. Right? Now to find out the balance. What was the lot quantity here? 900. 900 is the balance. Out of 900, how many units are issued? 500. So remaining balance is 400. Out of 900 units, 500 units are issued. So remaining balance 400. What is the amount there? 3300 was the value, balance. Now how much amount is issued? 1835. So 3300 minus 1835. It comes to 1465. Again I repeat. When we issue, subtract. When we purchase, add. When material is purchased, add the quantity. When we issue the material, subtract the quantity. So 900 minus 500, 400. 3300 minus 1875, 1835. You get 1465. Now 1465 divided by 400. You will get 3.66. 3.66. Now I am coming to the next 10th. 10th transaction, purchased 700 at 4 rupees. Purchased 700 units at 4 rupees. So 2800 is the value. When we purchase the material, we add the balance. We add the balance. Now you take dash, dash, dash. 400 plus 700 is 1100. 400 plus 700 is 1100. 1465 plus 2800. 1465 plus 2800. 4265. 4265 divided by 1100. 3.877. 3.88 I will take. 3.877 like that you are getting. 3.88 correct. Now see, when we purchase the material, we are adding the quantity and adding the value. 400 plus 700 you are getting 1100. 1465 plus 2800 you are getting 4265. So 4265 divided by 1100 you will get 3.88. This 3.88 is the weighted average price. Now 15th one, issue 800. On 15th there is issue of 800 units. At what price will issue? The weighted average price in the balance. What is the weighted average price? 3.88. Now you multiply 800 into 3.88. It comes to 3104. Take 3104. Issued. Now we subtract. When we issue, we subtract. 1100 minus 800, you will get 300. 1100 units were there. Out of 1100, 800 units are issued. 300. Now subtract the balance. 4265. 4265 minus 3104. You will get 1161. 1161. 1161 divided by 300. Divided by 300. You will get 3.87. That's it. Now 20th. On 20th there is purchase of 300 units at 5 rupees. 300 units are purchased at 5 rupees. So 1500. When we purchase, we add up the quantity and add up the amounts. So how much was the balance here? 300. 300 plus 300 you will get 600 is the quantity. What is the value here? 1161. What is the value of the new purchases? 1500. So you add up 1161 plus 1500. You will get 2661. Divided by 600. You will get 4.435. That's it. Now last transaction, 23rd. On 23rd there is issue of 100 units. There is issue of 100 units. 100 units I am issuing. At what price I have to issue? 4.435. 443.5. I'll take 443. Multiply 100 into 4.435. You will get 443.5. I have taken 444. Now you subtract 600 minus 100. The remaining balance is 500. What was the old balance here? 2661 minus 444. 2661 minus 444. It comes to 2217. Now 2217 divided by 500. 4.434. That's all. Now we'll take the closing balance. 500 units, 4.434, 2217. That's all. This is the closing balance. Now the same problem, that is problem number 12. I have explained you by Fifo method, Lifo method and weighted average method. What is the difference? In Fifo method, every lot is kept separate. Every lot is kept separate. Whereas in weighted average method, when we purchase, we add up the quantity and add up the amounts. When we issue, subtract the quantity and subtract the amount. This. If you have not understood, rewind the video, again you watch it, definitely first video itself you can be able to get the idea how to make the store's ledger account. So this is the completion of this video, of this lecture. If you are satisfied, give a like to the video, give your comments, share it in your group, in your friends, and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet.